My name is Abdurrahman, the 31st Valco Hall President of the University of Cape Coast.
Are you dating? You have a girlfriend?
In fact, this is something that I actually don't like talking.
That's why I said I'm putting you on the
I
spot.
don't actually like talking.
You just came into office and you have started your work already. I know your people will be so proud of you. Valco Hall is termed as the god of UCC entertainment. What is Rahman coming to do for the hall in entertainment? Hi everyone, welcome to Play Plus TV, and my name is Hani. This is the Leadership Experience Show, and you know what? I have one of the student leaders in the studios, and you are going to learn a lot. He's going to tell us more about himself, and I bet you didn't know everything. So just stay tuned and let's get into this. Hi, Mr. How you doing? And welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm doing well, and it's a great privilege to be hosted in the show to share my experience and my life journey throughout as a student leader. So I'm very excited to be here this moment.
Yes. So tell us your name.
My name is Abdurrahman. I'm a level 400 student of the University of Cape Coast, reading Bachelor of Science, Geography and Regional Planning. The 31st Valco Hall President of the University of Cape Coast.
So let's start with a background story. Where are you from, and how is life? How is life?
Thank you. I'm from a town from the northern region, that is Saboba district. That is where I was born, bred, schooled, and had my crèche, primary and JHS education in Saboba district. It hasn't been an easy journey as far as the background is concerned, because the community I grew up was a community that is well concentrated when it comes to farming activities. So I grew up in an agrarian community where we only live hand to mouth, day in and day out. We're always in the farm, the scorching sun, trying to make ends meet. And it's not been easy, but with determination, we are where we are today.
Wow. So let's move on to your educational background. Where did you have your basic school? Where did you have your SHS and through to the university?
Thank you very much. I think my educational life has not been an easy one, because I have been one person that has liked education, and I've been wanting to be an educationist, somebody who really wants to invest in education. I started my education, that is primary, at Samia EA Primary School. It's an Islamic primary at Saboba in the northern region. That is where I was trained. From there, I moved to Samia EA Junior High School again. That is where I had my basic education. From there, I believe probably that if that school was having SHS, I'll go to Samia EA Senior High School. But it didn't have SHS, so I have to move to Laurel Senior High School in the Upper West region to have my senior high education, where I read general arts there. That place was also coupled with a lot of challenges, but since it's about my education life, this is the education life so far from primary to the University of Cape Coast, where I find myself today.
Okay, and about your academic life, how was it?
I don't say I'm a good student, I'm a moderate student. But back at primary school, I think I was one of the best students in primary school. I've won a lot of awards. When I moved to JHS, the same thing. I won a lot of awards, exams. I was topping everything. I was topping. So for me, it has been God since day one. And in fact, my teachers used to praise me a lot. And some too, in fact, they used to display me a lot because they want the betterment of me and the best version of myself. Even when we wrote BEC, I had the best aggregate in my school. So it's not been easy. It's not been easy, but God since day one.
Wow, that's very interesting. And how about the political career? Where did you start? From the basic school or SHS, then through to the university?
My political life is, in fact, this aspect is an interesting moment because anytime my dad used to have some box television where I used to monitor, morning shows on TV3, New Day Live, and Joy News, City News. So I used to see people, young people trying to advocate, young people communicating their life story, advocating for national interest. So I used to fumble and say, wow, can I also reach there one day? I used to ask myself. So I started my political journey in primary school, where I had the opportunity to be the school prefect, the senior prefect. If I went unopposed because everybody eyes was on Rahman, because they didn't feel that I was able to do the work. And then I moved through to JHS. Another opportunity availed himself. Actually, there were 3 contestants that contested for the school prefect. They in fact were 7, the 3 months to 3, the 3 best to contest for the school prefect. God being so wonderful, because that time I was very small. SHS, I was 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You started school early?
Yeah, I started to school too early. Yeah, so I was 14 years when I was at GHS. So I became the assistant vice president because of my size. They say I was very small, so they just gave it to me that, oh, Rahman, take this. So from there, I moved to senior high school, Lawrence Senior High School, whilst I was a debater. I was part of the debate society. I was part of the Geography Student Association, where I represented the school, national quizzes, national debates. And when the time came for us to apply for a position, actually, I don't wanted to go for any position in SHS, but my friend was saying, oh, Rahman, you can do this. Why would if even teachers came to me trying to let me know that, yes, you can do this. Don't belittle yourself. Don't mind because you are small. I should not, consider those factors. So I said, because of my interest in reading, I will decide to, and I will go for library prefect. So I decided to go for library prefect, and God being so wonderful, I had it. From there too, after completion, I realized that I have built enough when it comes to leadership and how to speak in public, how to deliver my message to the people. So after SHS, in my district, we have something called Saboba Youth Center. It's a center that is full of youth. We advocate for the youth and development of the district. So I joined that youth center, having in mind that, in fact, I want to advocate for my people. So in that, center, in fact, I joined a lot of activities, community engagement, water sanitization projects. I joined everything. I was there some, even. And they did garden. I was there some. Everything some. I was there some.
Yes, everywhere.
Everywhere. So I became the chief whip for their parliament. They have a parliament. I became the chief whip of Saboba Youth Parliament. And in fact, it has been an awesome experience. Even till now, my people actually, they can attest the fact that I've not been sleeping on my work. I speak when there is the need for me to speak, and advocate when there is a need for me to advocate. From there, I came to university in the year 2020. And that I was 20 years too when I came to UCC. I was 20 years. So finding myself in university, it was another community where I was so confused. I don't know my left and my right. So as a young entrant, I took my time to study the environment, to see how or where to move, where not to move. And there was my SHS school prefect, known as Moazo. He was here. So when I came, in fact, I wanted to hide myself, that I don't wanted to engage in this student politics and other stuff. And he told somebody who was going for PRO that there's one guy in Valco. He's very good when it comes to convincing people and talking. So the guy came to me, talked to me. I told him, no, I want to think about it. I just came. I don't know the university rules and the corners of the university. So we started. Later on, I joined him. We started a campaign. We lost though at the end. My guy lost for the PRO. So the second semester of my 1100, there was another aspirant known as BM going for SSC president. Hey, for him, he came to me, was a Valco Hall. I don't joke with my Valco Hall solidarity because I feel like that is my home. Anyone coming from my home have to support that fellow in any regard. So I started the BM campaign for SRC president. In fact, everywhere I was with BM, I struggled I gave my all in all for BM to win the SRC president. But God chooses leaders. We lost again. So I lost in level 100. All the people I supported. But I never gave up. I never gave up. Moving to level 200, where it was also time for me to also contest, because that time I was eligible to contest. Yeah, so I was contemplating whether I should go for a position or not. I engaged all the people that mattered. I consulted BM. I consulted everyone. Called my mom and my dad that I want to take up leadership position. They all said, Antidote, can you combine with your academics? I said, I will try my possible best in order not to lose my academic stance as well. So I went for Valco Hall President. That was my first camp, level 200. I said, no, let me try. I went with full energy. I campaigned. I met all people that I was supposed to meet to make sure that I win the Valco Hall election. But another incident happened. I was disqualified from that election. In fact, I was so traumatized, very distressed.
Would you say that was one of your worst experience in school?
Yeah, I could say that was my worst experience I've ever had, as far as leadership experience is concerned. And my whole life in education, that has been one of the the bad moments I've encountered. Because it goes with sacrifices, resources, investment. And I was disqualified. I didn't even go through. I was disqualified. So I came back to, do reflection of what happened, to see whether I can do some touches to myself. And yes. And the following year again, somebody who never gave up. I said, I will never give up. I'll come again. So I came the second time, did my homework very well, met the people, campaign again. In fact, full year, I campaigned again. And God being so wonderful, I won the Valco Hall presidency this time around, the second common.
Okay, wow, pause that. It means Roman is a strong person and he never give up. This is very impressive. So would you say your friend inspired your political career in university?
Yes, please. My friend actually boosted my energy, my desire to actually venture into politics in the university.
So, what goes into being a president? What are the requirements?
I think the first thing has to do with your academic stance. You have to be somebody with good academic standing. You have to, complete a full academic year. That means you have to be in level 200. These are the university criteria to become eligible to contest for any position in the university society. But personally, in fact, you have to be strong. You have to be bold. You have to be confident. And you have to, one thing, you have to have, resources to be able to back yourself to also, because this journey is not an easy thing. Yeah, it needs investments and other stuff.
Okay, let's talk about you being the president. Why president and not other position? Straight president. Yes. Why?
Thank you. The president, actually, we all know, is the supreme, lead when it comes to all administration. So I wanted to be a chief lead so that the plans and policies I have for Valco Hall, I'll be able to execute it as a president. But being maybe other position, it will limit me to be able to carry on some initiative that I have. Because bet me, as any other JCRC executive, your policies must be in line with the president. So if let's say I'm secretary, I'm treasurer, my policy has to be in line with the president. Maybe president must not, accept what I have. So I wanted to be a chief lead. I wanted to, be on the student front line to be able to, advocate with some of the policies that I have that will immune to the benefit of Valco. So that's why I went for Valco president, and I know I'll be able to deliver.
Of course, per the confidence and the hard work, and why not? Yeah. So now you are the president now. Yes. And what do you intend to do? What is your ultimate goal?
Thank you very much. I ran my campaign on the premises of fulfilling the industrialist dream. a dream to have Mother Valco Hall flourish in the path of progress and development. A path where Valco Hall will become the nodal point in the university society, where everybody will be proud to be affiliated to Valco Hall. Even those who are not Valco Hallers will be proud to have Valco Hall. So I intend to enroll a lot of plans, and I'll be glad to share some with you. I believe when I came in level 100, I realized the stress my ladies go through when it comes to their menstrual cycle. They struggle to get, materials, let's say sanitary pad to support their menstrual cycle. As somebody who thinks about my ladies in Valco Hall, I have decided to embark on the Valco Hall Sanitary Bank initiative, where I'll be committing some resources into that project to procure sanitary pad for our ladies in the hall. So that's one of its kind. Valco Hall has never had this project before, so it is going to be happening next academic year. So Valco Hallers can anticipate this, the Valco sanitary pad. And also, I'm also looking at having an ultra-modern basketball court for Valco Hall. As it stands, we have a basketball court, but it's not up to standard. Just last week, some South African basketball players came and they wanted to use the court, but when they went to survey the place, it was not up to standard. So what I seek to do is that I seek to renovate the place to become an ultra-modern basketball court, where it become an attractive center in the university society. So I want to make the court one of its kind in the university society. And just today, I brought the contractor to the basketball court to survey so that we can know the estimations that we have. So works are currently ongoing. And another project that is so dear to me is the washrooms, actually washroom projects. I've given the contract to, the contractor to start working on the washroom mirrors. Valco Hall, we have 144 washrooms, so I seek to procure each washroom with a mirror, where if you wake up in the morning, you brush, you can check your teeth, wash your face, you can know that where all is set for you to go out or not. All this seeks to make sure that we project Valco Hall on the trajectory of, development and a site of attraction. Not only that, I have a lot of, policies for the hall, but I've started engaging the contractors and works are currently ongoing, small.
Wow, this is very impressive. Like you just came into office and you have started your work already. I know your people will be so proud of you. So let's talk about Valco Hall. Valco Hall is termed as the god of UCC entertainment. What is Rahman coming to do for the hall in entertainment?
This question has actually imitated that kind of joy in me, because as somebody who is also an entertainment enthusiast, I have a lot for the entertainment industry or entertainment committee for Valco Hall. Valco Hall should anticipate the most heated Aquaba Week celebration, where we'll be welcoming our freshers. Actually, I've tasked a committee that is made up of 10 committee members to develop a comprehensive Aquaba Week celebration. I want to also set the place ablaze, because that will be the first program that I'll be doing for the hall. So I want to make the place heated. So they should expect a comprehensive and a heated Aquaba Week celebration. Aside that, we are also advocating for the whole week celebration to come on. If it comes on, that is when the university will know that Valco Hall is actually the gods of entertainment in university. We are bringing another heated and memorable whole week celebration. That is if only whole weeks is going to come on. Under the entertainment industry too, I want to bring on Valco Hall Got Talent. That seeks to air out the talent that Valco Hall has, that is singing, dancing, comedy, and poets. So what I seek to do is that we'll have our launching, scout for this talent, nurture them, and SRC has what we call the SRC Talent Show. I'm going to project Valco Hall, candidates or Valco Hall artists, Valco Hall dancers, Valco Hall comedians to represent on the SRC Talent Show. And I'll make sure that the necessary arrangement that's for my people to win, I'll make sure that they win. And it's also a way to project them out there for the future to know that, in fact, there is talent in Valco Hall. So this is, some programs that I seek to do in Valco Hall to make sure that we reclaim our glory as the gods of entertainment.
Wow, you seem to have a lot. But then, in all this finance, it involves resources, money. How are you going to get the resources to be able to meet all these goals?
Thank you. I think before you take a step, you have to know what is there. Before you move, you have to know where your feet will step. So as it stands now, I've done my visibility study. I've engaged the stakeholders that matters. We have a budget that we are drawing. I'll make sure that our budget meets the requirements of the proposed budget that the hall will be giving us. So we are going to center on this particular budget. And also, we've been backing on the sponsorship hunt. The sponsorship hunt, we seek to, engage as many as sponsors as we can to make sure that our programs becomes fruitful. So we will not rely on what the hall will give us, but we are going to also seek for sponsorship to make sure that our programs becomes a reality. And that's me, my sponsorship committee has started work again, and our proposals are set, and we have started emailing our sponsorship letters to those targeted companies, and we are even extending one to Play Plus Media to actually come and take control of our entertainment and any activity that has to do with the Valco Hall, to make sure that we project Valco Hall to the next level. So we have started doing our part, and I think this evening I even had engagement with the CEO for Play Plus Media to see how we are going to balance things to make sure that our media wealth become very high, so that Valco Hall will be appreciated when it comes to the media level.
Wow, this is so impressive. So what should the entire Valco Hallers, fellow industrialists, what should they expect from their president?
Wow. As I stated earlier on, they voted for me. They gave me an overwhelming support. They gave me 73, closer to 80% of their vote percentage. That shows that they have trust in me. They have enshrined over 4,000 Valco Hallers in my hands. What I'll tell them is to expect exceptional leadership. Leadership that is ready to listen to them. Leadership that is ready to fulfill its promises. When we came to their rooms, we engaged them. They gave us their promises, their problems. We have taken them. What they should expect, they should relax, they should be calm, and wait for the workable antidote-led administration.
Okay, before we end this conversation, let me put you on the spot. Small. So let's talk about your social life. Are you dating? You have a girlfriend?
In fact, this is something that I actually don't like talking.
That's why I said I'm putting you on the spot.
I don't actually like talking about my social life, especially the relationship aspect, because it's a stressful thing, and you need to have time. You need to dedicate yourself to the lady that you are dating. And if you are dating a lady who don't understand you, and somebody like me, who has been running up and down, I'm always busy. So I feel like if me dating, I'll put that lady in pain because I will not have time for her. And they said every lady needs time in a relationship. So for me, for now, I don't have one, but I'm still open for searching.
Hey, okay, so Presdo is open and searching. So if you have patience, why not bring your application letters? Okay, so now your final words.
Sure, thank you. My final words will be that in life, it's not everything that you expect that you get it done on that particular spot. Things happen on its appropriate time, and God's appointed time is the best for you. What God has designed for you, my brother, my sister, you will surely get it when the time is due. We face a lot of obstacles in our life endeavors, but we never give up. Don't give up easily. Still believe in yourself. Believe in what you have. Believe in yourself. Believe you'll be able to make an impact. Because life out there is not an easy thing. People are looking up to some of us, for their daily inspiration and daily motivation. we can't afford to fail these people. And there are a lot of problems that is embedded in us, and we need leadership to be able to transform these particular problems. And I urge my people, that is fellow activists, fellow advocates, that in dealing with student frontline issues, they should be very mindful of the utterances that they give out. They should be sincere to the people, what they can do for the people. They should be honest to the people, and not go and make utterances and give promises that they cannot, fulfill to the people. It's so disheartening when people realize that this was not the actual you when you were seeking for the power. So my final word is that believe in yourself, believe in what you possess in, and God in heaven will make things smooth for you.
Wow, very impressive. I told you are going to enjoy this conversation. And thank you so much for watching. Have a blissful time. Keep watching Play Plus TV. My name has been Honey.